Hello and welcome to my short video tutorial on installing the Magic Lantern firmware 0.2 onto your Canon 550D or Rebel T2i as it's also called. So all the files I'm going to use throughout the tutorials, the links to downloads are included in the comments of the video so you can download them. You need some unzipping program. I'm doing this on Windows, so I'm recommending 7-zip. It's freeware, just Google it. You'll also need a normal USB SD card reader. This is not working with just the camera plugged in via USB and using the Canon tools or whatever, so you have to insert the card into the reader and do some low-level formatting. The newest release of Magic Lantern will only work in the newest Canon official firmware, version 109. So you have to be on the newest official firmware in order to get through all the steps. So you can quickly check, just turn on your camera and set it to manual mode for all the steps we are gonna run through. So you press menu and get over to with the little wrench menu, and you get firmware version 108 in my case. So I have to update it and I'll show you how. I already downloaded all the files and unzipped them in the respecting folders. We are looking for the E8car R whatever executable, and I unzipped this using 7-zip. And yeah, you just put it over to your SD card onto the root. I just used the send to dialog, and it's copied, and that's basically all. So you take out the SD card and put it into your camera. So with the FIR file on your SD card, you just go back to the little wrench menu on your cam and click on the button that says firmware version 108, and it asks you if you want to update. So you say okay, and it's reloading. And it's taking you through the whole process. So be sure to have a fully charged battery, because if it will break down because it's very low, it will perhaps brick your camera or whatever. So you just say update from 108 to 109, and it will take some time. I'm speeding this up now. Yeah, and it says update is complete, we're done. So you click OK. And you can double check, it's the camera will reboot, and you can double check with the menu, again in the wrench menu, and it says now firmware version 109. And so we're ready to get started with installing Magic Lantern. The next step is to do a low-level format. After updating the firmware, you can just go over to the wrench menu, the first one, and it says format. And with the card installed, you just click the trash can icon to do a low-level format. And it says OK, and it will run through and format the card. So be sure to have all your pictures that are perhaps on the card saved, because it will erase them all. Now take the freshly formatted card out of your camera, and I unzipped the Magic Lantern release zip already. And you want to copy the file magiclantern.fir onto your card. So I'm just using the send to dialog here again, and I'm copying over to the card. And it's a very small file, so you won't even see the copy dialog. Back on your camera again, you want to do another firmware update. So we're going for the third wrench menu again, where it says firmware, and you just say update. And it's gonna reboot. We're actually tricking the camera into thinking it's an official Canon firmware, but we're doing the first step, which you see Magic Lantern is installing. Okay, with that done, don't do any further steps, just switch off the camera and take out the card. Now we want to make the card bootable. We're using the EOS card executable by PAL, and you insert it into your reader as selected. And you want to check the first two strings, so it's EOS develop and boot disk. And you just hit save, and it has no confirmation dialog or whatever. So you just, after hitting save, you close the tool and you're basically done. After making the card bootable, I'm now on the card. As you see, it's EOS Digital, and you will have the magiclantern.fir over if you followed the steps, hopefully. Yeah, you want to delete the magiclantern.fir file. So, and then I'll switch over to my Magic Lantern release folder, and I want to grab the 3 BMPs, the AutoExec bin, and the magic.cfg. And you just copy them and go back to your card and insert them onto the root. So not in any subfolder or whatever. And yeah, hopefully you followed all the steps, and now we will check if Magic Lantern is properly running. Back on your EOS camera, press the trash can button on the lower right, and yeah, there's the magic happening. There's the Magic Lantern dialog, and it's full of features. I just checked out the Zebra mode, and there's so much to do. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this tutorial was any help to you getting your Magic Lantern running. And special thanks to the Magic Lantern developer team. If you like their work, you can perhaps donate some bucks at the Magic Lantern wiki site. Okay, bye!